Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Friday, September 10th. I was wrong. Yesterday I was explaining to you in detail about 9/10 and everything that it meant, and I think that rang true to yesterday, but I didn't realize that the date was the 10th. Are we surprised? But also, all of that still goes along with what yesterday was, is 9/9, in a really big energy. Oh my God, pay attention to 999s, as I've just realized. Like, it was, we had the 9 of Pentacles on 9/9, 999. It's going to be a big number and big energy for you. Connect with that. In the past 2 weeks, we've had a lot of 9s, a lot of 4s. So in everything that we're doing, in the cycles that we're ending, and you know, the levels that we're completing in our life, the levels of like self-mastery, the levels of love, the levels of, you know, security and emotional stability. As we close those out, what was I going? Where was I going? Sometimes spirit just takes it right out of my mind. But as we're going through them, we're gonna feel big. As you go through a day like yesterday, you're gonna feel that big push, right? Of allowing that to just go away. So that's why a lot of us were feeling that lack, and that's why some of us were feeling abundant. And there's no wrong to be in either. It's just where your cycle, what you were to learn and experience from where you were, right? So with all of that, take what I said yesterday about 9/10 and the importance and the significance of it going 9 to 10, and us feeling like, you know, we're going up, we're taking a next step in our lives. It can all be reduced back down to 1. So we are starting a new beginning, and we even did yesterday too. And with a 0, actually, after the 1 and 10, 0's kind of, in numerology, they kind of emphasize that energy. So there's a big emphasis on being an individual, being yourself, allowing yourself to be an individual. And that goes back to our mantra of, you know, I believe in authenticity, so I am willing to deal with the repercussions of being myself, right? So today we don't care. We are willing and ready to be ourselves, because that's who we were put here to be. That's who we, you know, came here to be on this earth. When we were born, we came here to be ourselves, to learn who we were, to learn through our whole life what it is we like, what we don't like, to master ourselves, and that is the experience. And it's not necessarily waking up and going to work, and that's a fine and dandy, that's part of it. But your whole point and journey for you is to learn you, and what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what you can do with those things, and how you're gonna grow and move forward. There's gonna be multiple chapters and multiple journeys that begin and end, but it's your choice, you know, when you allow those things to happen. Or, you know, you can keep them in a cycle of perpetual learning, or, you know, we can learn and change as we go and progress. And it's kind of like, as you begin to start doing that more, or become more accustomed or more okay with that idea, it becomes a lot easier to do those things. Oh wow, we got a lot. Okay, so I'm actually gonna just pick up the 1, and the rest were turned around, because we have the Fool. I love it. I love when the cards speak back. Like, so we have the 9 of Cups underneath here, and then the Fool, and that's just like literally almost the date, right? And the Fool is at the beginning of his journey. He's just started a new journey, and that's us. We're starting a new journey right now. And I feel like when I say that, journey, it's literally anything. We are, you know, learning about a new interest. We're diving into a new hobby. Maybe that's disc golfing. Maybe we're actually going golfing, or we're trying, you know, our partner golfs, so we're like, okay, I'll go golfing too. Or, you know, we are reading a new book. We are, you know, starting to make TikTok. Something new that just excites you. It doesn't have to be this big life-changing thing, but just something that, you know, makes you excited to wake up in the morning, right? The Fool is naive on his journey, where he knows that there's mountains behind here, mountains to climb, problems that will arise, but he doesn't care, because he is so excited to learn about himself, to, you know, go into this next phase of life, to see what that is going to come, and what the ending, what that will be. He's going at full force. He doesn't have a lot in his pack. He doesn't have a lot over his shoulders, but he just has what he needs. And you have everything that you need, and he is filled up by the sun, right? By his source. It leads the way. Your light is leading the way. And we talked about that our light is shining so bright that it is actually illuminating all the darkness that can be inside of us, because we are just so solidly in our power. There's no way to even get around that, right? And we are just lighting up our source, and that is also the Fool. You are being lit up. Your source is just activated, and you're working and you're putting in the work to make that happen, to make the next step, to progress yourself forward in this experience. And then we have this little doggy friend here. So again, just like the Nine of Pentacles yesterday, she had a cardinal. The Fool has a dog. That's representative of, guides being with you, of you having protection and support around you, your angels, who your ancestors, who your spiritual team is. They're there for you. They're helping you along this way. So be patient and just be in the present moment. Be wherever you are. If you have to be doing work at your computer to, build the website, be in that moment and build the website. I have to tell them, all right, sometimes I do this when I'm cleaning my house, and I'm cleaning. Or I can be like, you know what, I'm cleaning. I'm giving my house love back. I'm loving on my house. I'm nourishing it. It needs it. Just like I need to be cleaned and my hair to be washed. House needs the walls to be rubbed down, And it's like, I get to do this, not I have to do this. And it's changing the verbiage to understand, or to offer a more positive vibration of energy that we're tapping into. Sorry to get a little wooey on you, but that matters. What you're saying to yourself, how you communicate with yourself, and the words that you speak out into the universe matters. Yeah. So that's where not where I'm going to leave it, but he has a little rose in his hand, and that is a signal for rebirth. So allow yourself to be reborn today, and to whoever this most authentic version of you is now. All right? I love it. That's a happy Friday. It's a good kickoff to the end of the week. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.